Hi, beautiful lights. Hi, everybody. Welcome. My name's Kelly. Welcome to my channel. I always forget to say that. I'm so sorry. I forget to tell you. My name's Kelly. Welcome to my channel, everyone. If you're new here, hi. Nice to meet you. I'm going to read, we're just going to grab some oracles first. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm still traveling, as you can see. Been really working hard. If you guys are my OGs, hi, you guys. I love you. I love all of you. But hi to my OGs, really. A shout out. I miss you guys. I'm going to get right back into it soon. I have to get back to school, in fact. But I've been helping. I do a lot of spiritual work outside of this channel, and I help people out by doing errands, doing like for right now I'm helping my aunt move all these totes into storage, and doing landscaping and gardening and stuff like that. But anyway, so I've been busy, you guys. But hi, I'm so glad to be here right now, that's for sure. Then we're gonna go, birthing. So something is birthing right now. We're going to go ahead and read that. This is Return to Spirit. A beautiful oracle. I love them. By another tarot reader. Her name is Cheryl Lee Harnish. Beautiful, beautiful tarot reader. All right. Birthing 24, you guys. This is the energy going on right now. When you are in the process of creating something new in your life, we are actually calling on the divine force and mastery, our gift as creators, to bring something new into the world. And that's funny because in my meditation, I pulled some cards already, and the Judgment card came out, and I felt like an announcement. You have an announcement to give. So that's really great. And mastery, our gifts as creators to bring something new into the world. Trust yourself and all that you are doing at this moment. Your instinct and intuition will guide you. The goals, projects, or ideas you are working on are important in the cosmic plan of the interconnectedness. And that's really, I was talking to a client and was also telling them about this. Interconnectedness is very important. And once you see, when you make a choice in your life, how it affects other lives, it's wild. It's just wild, the big plan. So, trust yourself, and all that you're doing in this moment. Your instinct and intuition will guide you. The goals, projects, ideas you are working on are very important for this cosmic plan. There are many higher energies working with you and through you to help you complete this and what you're working towards. Giving birth involves going through labor. You may be feeling a lot of pressure at the moment, but discomfort during labor is natural. And I was just explaining to them, this is crazy. It's like totally goes with what my client is going through. It's like you have to build that foundation, and that foundation, it takes work, just like in a relationship. So say, when you trust is earned, you're building a relationship, you're building a foundation in a relationship. That trust is earned, right? So it takes work, and it's going to be uncomfortable to you. And you're going to feel vulnerable and uncomfortable. But that is building the real trust foundation that you need. And I'm picking up that same kind of energy, like you're birthing. And I love these colors right here, that amber and that yellow and the heart chakra with the blue. It just really reminds me the monk of the caretaker in this oracle is these yellow and that orange and that gold, like that and the monks that were walking for peace pulled that card. I did a reading on them just out of curiosity, and they pulled that caretaker card because that means you're a giver. So that's what I'm feeling. Like you're a big time giver. There's something you've been creating and working on in your life here with the divine, your mastery, your gifts, your abilities, and you are birthing. You're about ready. This is new spiritual gifts, or they're just growing, evolving is what I'm feeling here. And it's like, okay, and remember through that process, you will feel uncomfortable sometimes. And they're also bringing me, this is, I'm not medical. This is entertainment purposes, always no legal, all that disclaimer. But I'm just saying, like, even a discomfort, like I was kind of feeling like my equilibrium was off and stuff like that. So there was like this adjustment period, and you could be going through that, but I'm not saying don't go to the doctor or really look into the medical aspects of that, but just to let you know there could be side effects like that. I got a cold sore, and like I've been detoxing because I've been like working on I'm taking an all natural appetizer suppressant. It's called berberine patches, and it's kind of mimics the Ozempic, but in the natural form. It's cinnamon and all these other natural products, and I've been detoxing like crazy. So there's something also with this energy that you could be having these side effects or going through these changes in your physical body right now, because you're mastering something, you're about ready to enter into this new you're birthing something here, you're entering into this new energy, this new project, this new relationship, this new work career, or you are making a new step towards that, and your abilities are growing. And so that's the energy that I'm picking up right now. Wow, you guys. Yeah, you could be writing. There's writer on the bottom. You could be writing, or maybe you're about ready to write a book, or maybe you write poetry, or maybe you're about ready, you journal, and this has been part of the process, is the writing part, you really journaling or something. There's something that you're doing, that you're birthing, that is birthing into reality, that is going to be like you're a gift. It's like those monk colors. I just keep going back to that, and that beautiful blue, deep blue, that self-expression in you. You could be speaking and writing in public here, or on a channel, or you're thinking about it. There's something about this with the solar plexus and your identity, and yellow and golden time, or your solar plexus, your identity. I keep going with it. It's funny how spirit keeps going. Okay, you guys, let's grab some tarot. Everyday Witch Tarot. Ooh. Oh my gosh, see, look. See, you're hard at work. Now, the Five of Wands went flying, so that fell to the floor. So I'm really feeling like you were in this, this could be like competitive energy with this, because they're all standing together, and they're all, you're surrounding one thing. It's like you're working hard at one thing here, but it could be a competitive area. And so you've been really, really creating. That's what's birthing. Maybe that's what's birthing here, is you're going to get the abilities and the ideas to really get into your craft here, and really be deliberate and start creating. And this is you working really hard, like you're going to get all these ideas and downloads, because I feel like whatever you do here, your craft is, there's a competitiveness here. So you could be in, definitely you are a spiritual healer or teacher, or this is you in the realms. If you're not a spiritual teacher or healer, this could be you having challenges with what you're trying to create. Or, you're trying to get an idea to what it is that you want to work on. So I have two different energies here. So that's beautiful. Thank you for being here. So I have two different energies that either you are having challenges with the idea of what you want to create. And so spirit is coming in, and you're going to start really, it's once you get started. I just heard for you. Once you get started, there's this rush of less resistance. You will be stepping more into the flow. The other ones, you guys, this is you having competition, and you are trying to do a craft, and spirit saying the more of the meditation, the more that you do of going within, the more, and once you just get started, spirit is going to really start throwing in ideas, and you being uniquely you. So you'll get these ideas, and that's the thing. Like, just say you're a tarot reader, and there's so much competition on other tarot readers, but the whole thing is that each tarot reader is a gift. Is a gift, because each of their gifts and personalities and abilities adds to the whole thing. Because people, when they are having an issue and they go online to research a tarot reader, they're watching many. So you're adding into that interconnectedness, so it's not it's not a resistance. It will be more of a flow, you working together, because the Five of Wands can also be that you're working together through the challenges. And so maybe it's a perception for you. Maybe it's a perception to you to feel that you are good enough, to be a part of this. You know what I mean? There's something about that here, that you have the special little spice and stuff like that. And let me tell you, I understand how long it takes to really be seen. So just know that you are being seen for, with the right people at that time, and just accept that number, because sometimes we can get caught in those views too. And this doesn't have to be that you are a tarot reader. This could be with whatever you're doing, and you getting some kind of recognition about it, or feeling accepted, that you fit in. You know what I mean? It could be like that energy too, I'm picking up, because it's just like, it's challenging, and you're all trying to do something together, and it's like, you all have different ideas, and you guys are all talking to each other, but that's a good thing, because that's how you'll end up working together, working it out together, because you end up communicating. So making sure that we saw, remember that deep, rich blue, that communication. So let me see with that birthing again. I'm going to read that real quick. I didn't read it all, so. Let me just read this last part. That birthing card also comes to those who are symbolically giving birth to the higher aspects of their self. Look how spirit. Oh my God. Look how spirit, with everything we're talking. My knees are shaking right now. Spirit is so good. I love God. Okay. So usually this period involves its own set of growing pains as you learn to move out of the old ways of your being. In outdated limiting beliefs, trust that the challenges you are facing at this time are essential to this process. You are evolving, baby. Growing and changing into more truthful version of you. Stay strong. You are nearly there. Yes. Spirit, isn't that great how Spirit had me? I knew there's a little part I hadn't read yet. So that totally goes along with this energy that I was picking up. That's so beautiful. I love that. So, you are growing into yourself. Give yourself credit. Give yourself, these are the pains and the uncomfortableness that it takes to to be that great version that you're becoming. So beautiful. Let's grab some more tarot. Hey, I love that, you guys. What a beautiful day today, giving some sun codes in. Yeah, you're walking away from something here, that Eight of Cups. You are walking away. You're walking away from this energy right here. Sorry. But you're walking away from that Five of Wands. You know what I mean? That Eight of Cups is you're walking towards your Nine of Cups, towards your wish fulfillment. So follow your heart. You know, what makes you happy. You know, things can feel uncomfortable. That doesn't mean it's not making you happy, right? Because like I was telling my client today, his is a relationship thing. You know, he's going through that, earning the trust and the foundation, and it's uncomfortable. And he did something that, you know, kind of made some mistrust, and so now he's having to earn that trust back. And it's like kind of uncomfortable, right? And the thing is that, but you are going for that Ten of Cups, right? So you're walking away from what all that you had that was making you happy, and that's uncomfortable, but you're going for that Ninth Cup, which is your wish fulfillment, to that 10 cups, you're happily ever after. And so you are doing the steps, and you're walking away from this, right? The challenges and feeling the conflict, right? And going towards, you know, the creation, you know, and that's what's birthing. And sometimes it's uncomfortable, you know, but you're building that strong foundation, and you're earning that trust within yourself, with yourself, you know. And it's a great thing, because you need that power to really be a creator, and to really, so we have 8-8, okay? So 8-8 Lionsgate, you could have Leo energy within you. But this is that confidence, having that confidence to get to that happiness, that 10 of Cups, right? So 8, 9, 10, we're going towards, and that's what you're doing. You're having the balls or the ovaries to do it, and you're like, you know what, I know I have this much and it feels safe, but I'm gonna go for my true wishes and my true desires. And sometimes that's a little challenging, and sometimes that's a little bit uncomfortable, right? So let's clarify. Let's grab some. Rider Waite. Some of you could be having a partnership, because I am talking about it with one of my clients, and I was giving you reference to that. So that Two of Cups, but that is your higher self. This is when I split the deck, and that is your spiritual teacher or healer, and you're really growing up levels. Growing up levels. Notice how I said that? So you're really evolving, and you're bringing that heaven to earth. You know, this is that blessings. You having the keys and answers and the bridge now to really get to your higher self, to really create, to really birth and connect and partnership with your higher self. That's crazy right there. That's just splitting the deck. All right, let's clarify that Five of Wands. I like the 8-8 Lionsgate. That's very abundant energy. So this all came out together. Queen, there you go. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Many opportunities being able to fall on your lap. It's like there's a rabbit here, so that's like fertility. She's holding the abundance. She's holding it. This is like you're evolving, where it's going to be a solid foundation for you to really create and grow. You're learning to nurture yourself through these aches and pains, through these changes, you know. Oh, beautiful. So you have many opportunities coming your way. This is you learning to nurture yourself through the challenges, and you are really going to be able to grow abundance from that. You really partnering up, right? That Two of Cups, remember, that's you partnering up with your higher self so that you can be able to do these things. So I love the down here. Let's move this. Sorry. Oh, I can't. I have something blocking it. Okay. But I love the sun codes here. And then, right, look. See, that came out with that. That 8 of that. So now we have 888. Oh my gosh, you guys. 888 Lionsgate. I'm not kidding. 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Crazy. But that came out here with this. So you are no longer, the challenge is that you're going to get out of your own way. Your mental, you're going to get ideas. You're going to be able to, you're going to be, things are coming in. It's like the no more waiting. You know, you felt stuck, like things were waiting. You're waiting for all this stuff to happen or come in, but now you're changing your perception. You're changing that challenge, that conflict, Five of Wands. You're changing the resistance, and you're nurturing it, and you're going with the flow, and now it's going to be so much more fruitile, and but you had to lay that foundation, you know what I mean? So you had to be able to get out of your own way is what I'm hearing with that. You've done the hard work. The work has been done. And then sorry, the phone. The red right here, that root chakra, you have done the work with your security, with who you are. Now it's just nurturing it, right? Loving it, being kind to it, being kind to yourself. Yeah, that's what that is. And that she's holding like that yellow, that abundance, that golden energy that I was picking up. Remember? I said something about that, didn't I? And I'm just seeing it's just like she's holding, that's that solar plexus. Your identity, your worth, who you are is so very abundant, and you're getting very stable with that and nurturing that. Or if you're not, that's what you need to do, because like all these ideas and growth and fertility will be coming from that. So let me clarify that Eight of Pentacles. The deliberate creator, the magician. I mean, there you go. As above, so below. You are working on yourself. You're learning that the universe is a total mirror, that you have all these opportunities and tools and abilities to create. You are the deliberate creator here. I love that, my little magicians. Look at you go. Now you're wearing the robe. Like you were wearing it before, but now I feel like it's like you're really wearing it. You're really wearing it and actually creating it. And there's that golden energy again. You know, this is becoming who you are, your identity, not just your craft. You're becoming it. And that's what you have to do. Laws of attraction. You know what I mean? So as above, so below, as within, so without, right? So whatever you're learning as within, you're learning how to create this abundance within you, this confidence within you, this security within you, so that you can go off and get your true happiness and your true desires here. 888. That Leo energy, man. Let me clarify this. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Yeah. There you go. You're trying to have the world, you know, and you're going for that balance, and you're going for this way, you're going for that way. You know, that's the Two of Wands. You're making your plans, you're setting your intentions. Yeah, that's what you're doing. And you know, you're going through the birthing process. You know, you're going through the balance of it. You're going through, you know, the little bit of balancing out the challenges and how you feel inside. Your true physical body, right, is balancing out. You're realizing you have the tools to do it, to maintain it, to create. And you are very special and you stand out for who you are because of the hard work that you do and what you put into yourself. You have a lot to give to the world. Let me clarify that Two of Wands. I want to, yeah. Oh, I just saw the Ace of Cups. You guys, so love. Remember we saw the Two of Cups earlier. There could be a partner coming in. But this is like you are just really, putting in the work into yourself, and it's going to overflow onto everybody else. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm feeling with that world and that Ace of Cups. It's like the more you put in and heal within yourself, the more that you can share with the world, So you're realizing and making those plans and intentions to like give it your all. You know what I mean? And there's something about this. You want to share your emotions. Remember we saw that writing. You want to share something here. You want to express something here. Maybe you have a story to tell, You don't have to write it. You could speak it or whatever. There's something about this planning and making and setting your intentions. No matter what the challenges are, like being able to go through them so that you can deliver and get your desires, your happiness. Remember 8, 9, 10, right, of cups. And we have 8, we have 888, Lionsgate, that portal, that opportunity for you to get your confidence, for you to feel happiness, and for you to be able to be vulnerable and step out of your comfort zone. Because with laws of attraction, we have where we create the intent, and then we must walk away and then allow for the creation to come together, right? As above, so below. So you're letting your higher self, Two of Cups, like we saw the Two of Cups. And I saw that Judgment card in my I was pulling some cards to see the energy. I want to grab Animal Spirit card. I sure hope you got something out of this, that it helped you in some way. But there's something coming where you're going to really get an overflow and really a lot of abundance. 888 Lionsgate. So there's something about true abundance coming in and it being, an overflow of it. You're going to have much more to work with. You're going to feel like you have this security. You're going to feel and know that you can create much easier. It's like all this red and the security and the creation and the yellow, the identity and the abundance. 888 and beautiful energy here. So you were in this energy of waiting and feeling stuck and going through the challenges. Now you've walked away from that cycle and you are stepping into this more abundant era where you're going to be really focused on your creation, on whatever it is that you're working on. Spirit's going to be giving you much more downloads. Independent. The cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. That was just there on the bottom. That's crazy. We'll take that out. I'll go ahead. I love that. So, and mastery. We had that with the birthing. You're mastering, and that's why it's uncomfortable, right? So you're expanding, you're evolving. Remember the Taurus, remember the Hierophant. And, this creation, your craft, you're expanding. That's success on the horizon, by the way. 8 of Pentacles. Mastery, eagle. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. I'm telling you. I'm done. I'm done here, I think. We are done. You are here being a master, being a beautiful spiritual healer. No matter what that is that you're doing, no matter who's around you, you just being you. You are really going through the challenges and going through the journey, the dark night of the soul, going through everything. And you are heading towards mastery. You are heading towards abundance. You're heading towards creation. You're heading towards a much fertile time after a long time. You're heading towards an overflow of abundance here, of love, and you being able to create and being able to mastery and being able to have abundance. This is you making that plan, having that world in your hands. I love this reading. Beautiful. I love you guys. I really hope you found something out of this reading. If you did, you could like this video. That would really help me out. And join the tribe, you guys. I'm going to be heading back to Ann Arbor very soon. So I'm going to be getting back to the normal, much more videos coming out here. And then everything is still going well for my new channel, probably starting up in August, and I'll let you guys know all about that. A new lifestyle travel channel. I'm not sure. What do you guys think, for my OGs? What do you think? Should I do a separate channel, or should I do it all on one? What do people do that? Maybe I should do two. I'll do two. All right, you guys. I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Have a beautiful, blessed day or night. I'll see you guys. Bye.